Hello, this is another episode of Stupidity from the Gamosphere. And we have count them, four events that happened this week that just blow my mind of stupidity from the Gamosphere. So, without further ado, we'll get into the first story of the week. Okay then, here we go. Our first story, as the title says, is more EA BS. Now, this isn't necessarily EA doing anything that is out of character for them. Once again, Battlefield 4 is having issues with a new add-on, DLC add-on, and DICE is once again, sending out, well, we're sorry, we're having issues. We're going to work on it. We're sorry this happened. The thing that's so stupid is that a month ago, April 1st, April Fool's Day, they had time. DICE had some asshole developer had time to tweet out, post trolling Nintendo, and yet these fuckers can't get a working game. Can't put out a game that works day one, but they're trolling Nintendo. That, generally speaking, Nintendo games work out the box, or from the download or whatever. That's ironic and also incredibly stupid. So that's our first story. A link will be in the description field. Okay then. Here's segment 2. As the title says, segment 2 is all about Microsoft's Q3 earnings. Now, the reason this is part of the stupidity episode is because they don't actually give us any real details about the Xbox division. We hear that they made $20.4 billion for Q3 fiscal year 13 ending in March 31st, 2014. Their net income was $5.66 billion. The devices and consumer hardware, which includes the Xbox, report says revenue was up, was $1.97 million for Q3. They made $8.19 million for 9 months ending on March 31st. There was a 12% growth to $8.30 billion. I guess that's the total worth of the thing. There were 2 million Xbox consoles sold and 1.2 Xbox One consoles sold. Commercial revenue is up 7% to $12.23 billion. Here's the kicker. No financials were reported on the Xbox division itself, which I'm guessing means that, once again, the Xbox division isn't making any money. This isn't so much Xbox's stupidity, but the fact that they think that consumers and investors are that stupid. So, there will be a special episode devoted specifically to Microsoft later on. So there you go. On to the next segment. Okay, as the next segment, we're going to talk about Ubisoft having an expert in charge of the Wii U version of Ubisoft. Now, listen, not Ubisoft, of Watch Dogs. Now, I hate to say this, but I gotta call bullshit on that one. The reason why I call bullshit is pretty simple. Ubisoft has not shown anything, not a thing, for the Wii U build of Watch Dogs. They have specifically said numerous times that graphically it looks closer to the Xbox 360 and PS3 versions. They have not hyped up this game at all. There is like, they literally, how they've talked about how the Wii U version of this game is going to be is so underwhelming, it's not even funny. They're like, well, it's a game, it uses controls and you attach it to your TV and play it, which is the equivalent of someone taking you to a restaurant and instead of telling you what their signature dish is, they're like, well, it's food, it's a hamburger, it's closer to a McDonald's hamburger than a crafted patty made from the ground up, but what the hey? Ubisoft underwhelmingly selling, underwhelmingly hyping the Watch Dogs for the Wii U. Our final story is just my thoughts about something that I noticed last week, and I didn't bring it up because I was tired and I didn't feel like it, but I've got my joie de vivre back, so let's get it started. This is about Mega Man's Final Smash for Super Smash Brothers, and how a company that has no real vested interest in Mega Man, the IP, is showing more support and homage and care and love and attention to this IP than the people who actually hold the IP do. This is embarrassing. It's essentially like someone stealing your wife away from you and saying, well, man, you need to know how to treat her. Treat a lady right. And you're like, how dare you, you bastard. Capcom, you're dumb as shit. Get your shit together. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. People need to understand that. Don't get mad. I'm just stating how I feel. If you don't know what this looks like, Mega Man's Final Smash is where all of the major Mega Mans in Mega Man's history are summoned, and they all fire in unison with Rockman. They've got, I'm going to use the Japanese equivalent because I don't feel like trying to do all this. They've got Mega Man in the middle. Next to him, to his right, is Rockman X, aka Mega Man X. Next to his right is Mega Man EXE, aka Rockman EXE, aka the Mega Man Battle Network Mega Man. Then to Mega Man's left is Ryusei no Rockman, aka Mega Man Star Force, okay? Aka Mega Man Leo. It's hard to remember all these things. To his left is Mega Man Volnut, or Rockman Volnut, aka Mega Man Legends Mega Man. Basically, between Nintendo and Bamco or Namdai or whatever the hell name they're going by these days, they have shown more respect, fan service, and love and attention to Mega Man than Capcom has shown for the last 3 or 4 years. Capcom, get your shit together. That's all I gotta say. This is the end of Stupidity in the Gamosphere. I have another episode, a special in-depth episode called The Train Wreck of Xbox in Japan, or the Xbox One Train Wreck in Slow Motion, which I do predict will be a train wreck, and that'll be coming up shortly. Have a nice day.